Good morning. It's Vijay here. It is Tuesday, 17th September 2024. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. I would like to look at what happened yesterday, as usual, and then what we can expect today. So before that, let's quickly run through what happened yesterday. Here we are. Okay, 1 minute. There is something wrong in this. Yeah, here we are. It's the problem. I'm a great guy of technology. So this markets today is actually markets yesterday. So Nifty touched an all-time high, but it couldn't sustain at 25,400. We'll find out why it is so. The top gainers were NTPC because it was there was some news item which said that they are coming with another IPO or FPO called NTPC Green. Hindalco, JSW metal stocks did well yesterday. Slowly, metals which have been consolidating for some time have now started a uptrend. Small caps did also well, but minor gains. Mid cap opened at all-time high levels, but it could not sustain. The Nifty Energy was the top gainer, led by NTPC. FMCG did not do well, primarily because what government did in terms of increasing 20% customs duty on the edible oil. So metal, as I said, did well. Nifty Bank looked much stronger during the day. In fact, it closed somewhere closer to the highs, whereas Nifty closed somewhere closer to the lows. FIs broke their buying spree, and FIs have sold about 1,600 crores. DIs could not match their strength. That is why the market was weak at the higher levels. This was primarily the reason. In the US, yesterday opened, the US S&P opened flat and remained flat through the day. Nasdaq opened lower, primarily because of Apple. Apple sales, the latest i16 sales are not supposed to be as good as what was expected. So Apple was down through the day, though Nasdaq bounced back slightly, but Apple pushed Nasdaq as well as S&P. Then today is the Prime Minister's birthday. So, and also it coincides with the 100 days of the new government. So one may expect something interesting, positive for the economy or for infrastructure or anything which is related to. Though the finance minister talks of we will certainly bring bold reforms. I don't know whether the bold reforms will happen today, but there should be, I think, something interesting coming up. So today, what do we watch? Today is the beginning of the Fed meeting. The title of the today's talk is 50 is the new 25. The Jackson Hole meeting produced great hopes, ignited great hopes of a reduction in interest rate, which was almost confirmed by the Fed chair. And so the market priced in 25 basis points. Now, this was priced in as late as last Friday. On Friday, you heard the Wall Street Journal talking of a possibility of a 50 basis points. The author of that article, Nick Timiros, is supposed to be like the unofficial Fed media spokesperson. So that article reignited hopes of a 50 basis points. So that could happen, but it looks like half of the board members are favoring a 25, half are 50. Probably this is the first time in many, many years that there is a split in the board about what should be the quantum of the cut rather than the direction. Direction is clear. Quantum is what is, what is debatable. We will know it only tomorrow after market closes. Though the Fed meeting has started, will start today. There are some corporate actions and dividends and that thing which may not be of great use to a lot of people, but still, this will interest the F&O people, F&O traders. Quite a few 11 stocks, I think, have gone into the ban. Balrampur Chini, Bandhan. We own Bandhan, we own GNFC, we own Granules, and we own also, that's all. So quite a few of our stocks have gone into ban, but we can do nothing about it. Where we have taken deliveries, we are willing to just wait it out. So there is nothing really significant about what they have done. But this is a part of the daily moves which we see that NSE these bans. So that is as far as the what happened yesterday and what can happen today. Today I continue to be bullish, especially on banks. There could be subdued activity today and even tomorrow, because the meeting result will come only tomorrow night. So therefore, there could be some muted activity today and tomorrow, unless some positive surprises come from the Prime Minister's birthday as well as the 100 days. I will also show you what happened in other places. So our Nikkei has opened lower. It had dropped down to 500 points down. The reason, because N is getting stronger and the DXY is getting weaker. This is DXY on a 5-minute chart. It's getting weaker. If you take a daily chart, you look at it, it is almost come to many months lows. It is I think the last time it was in early January. It has broken that low, and if you go further, you have to go to July 2023. So DXY is trading somewhere there, whereas N, which had created havoc here, and when it fell to 140 and odd, bounced back, but it has now broken that and trading regularly below that for the last 2-3 days. Oil remains at 73, nothing much happening there. Hang Seng, the sick man of Asia, has opened up bright, and you can see the green candle, which means opening probably is the low. We can just see whether opening is low, and then it has taken off. So that is as far as Hang Seng is concerned. Singapore is always bright. Singapore is at all-time high again. So that has been, I think, if you look at Singapore has been just going up every 5 minutes. Okay. Then you have Kospi. Kospi is just flat. Yesterday, European markets did not do well. DAX was down by 66 points. CAC was down by about 15 points. And the Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin surprisingly is down about 300 points. As I mentioned yesterday, Nifty on a 5-minute chart, if you look at it, it opened bright, went up, made a new high, then it fell all the way, and then it tried for a rebound. I think FI selling pushed it down and closed somewhere midway to lower levels of the day. But as you look at Bank Nifty on the other hand was quite strong. It did very well, closed almost near the highs of the day. I keep repeating that the time for banks has come, and it may be prudent to look at banks, both private and public sector. We are invested in banks in bigger proportion than what we were some time ago. We are moving out of pharma and getting into banks. So that is as far as the markets are concerned. Today I am cautiously bullish. Certainly I don't want to be shorting this market on a intraday basis. We have our list of 10-12 stocks which we buy every day for intraday trading, and we intend to do the same thing. And whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Please note, I am not a SEBI registered advisor. This is Vijay here, signing off. Thank you.